So, Tom, what did you think of that movie, Leave No Trace, that we went to see yesterday using our Moviepass? Okay, this is where you speak now. And I don't say arf arf. What did you think of that movie?
Well, I haven't been able to gather my thoughts on it yet.
Was it, you haven't gathered your thoughts after almost 24 hours
What the fuck is
from watching that movie?
Because I haven't thought about
Well, let's think about that movie then. Leave No Trace. It was a good movie.
it. Yes,
The acting was good. The production values were good for the type of movie it was. It made you feel for the characters very well. I actually cried at one point. Probably not the point that most people cry. The point where I cried was when the other people were helping them towards the end, with no compensation for themselves, just helping them because they understood what they were going through. They understood what the guy was going through, and they had either had similar things in their life or knew people who went through similar things, and so they legitimately wanted to help. Wasn't like the guy with the tree farm who,
Yeah, I love the way they freaking said, "Oh, you'll have no obligations. You can stay here."
Right.
And then the next day, he's like, "Come work. You got to come work on my tree farm. I need some money. I need you to earn your keep."
Right. This is how I make my money with
What
the
the
trees.
fuck, dude?
The guy asked if he can work
Don't
with the
fucking
horses.
lie to me.
Right. I mean, it wasn't technically, it wasn't lying, and the guy may have told the woman one thing, but the woman phrased it to him differently just to try and get him to go, hoping it would work. The problem is, it didn't work. It was never gonna work. Obviously, in the movie at least. The only thing that ended up working was for him to leave his daughter, or his daughter to leave him, which was gonna happen eventually. I knew that watching that
Right.
movie the whole time,
They clued into it on the trailer.
that was going to have to happen. She was not going to live in the woods with him for the rest of her life. Although, like I said yesterday, it was kind of like, he can't live without her, but she can't live with him. Eventually it was going to get to that point where, that was going to happen. So anyway, if we give it a rating, I don't know what rating system we're going to use. I don't know if you want to use
10.
some bucket of popcorn, 10 buckets of popcorn, or 10 kernels of popcorn. That's how many, something clever. But everybody uses buckets of popcorn, or
No one uses buckets.
or cans of Coke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why would I mention Coca-Cola? I don't know. Anyway, all right. So, what do
give it
we
an
out of 10?
8.
Whatever's. You give it an 8. Okay. I give it about a 7.5 because of the things we talked about yesterday. That we could have used some more backstory, not only on what happened to him to give him PTSD, but on what happened to her mom. What happened to her? I don't know if it was his wife. That's just it. I don't know. We didn't get any story on what happened to mom. Where she went? Is she still alive? Is she, did she leave him? They might have alluded that she died, but there definitely wasn't any real information that she did.
Yeah,
So
they didn't really allude to anything.
So anyway, the Tom score is an 8. The John score is a 7.5. It was a good movie. Definitely worth watching. We didn't really need to watch it in the theater.
the other reviews I saw were correct in that it is slow, and to some people it could be boring.
Yeah.
Because it really is, you know.
There was a very short period of time where I was thinking this is getting kind of boring, and then it picked up. So, yeah. Okay, so that's our score, and we don't have a subscribe. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know the ring the bell thing. I don't even know what the hell that is. So I'm just making this video. If you guys know how to ring a bell for us, and watch our other videos. We're gonna start rating all these movies that we go to see on Moviepass. Thank you, and good night.